Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason, the fuzzy one that decided she wanted to be somewhere else. This is the first video she hasn't attacked me in forever, is Freya. And like I said, bringing you today's video. As always guys, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We really appreciate all the support you guys want to give us. We love to talk about books. It's what we want to do. If I could figure out a way, I would do this full time. I swear, I would just read books and review. And the way I read, I'd put up 2 or 3 videos every single day reviewing books, if I could. We're going to do this no matter what. But again, those supports, those likes, and especially the subscribes, really appreciate those. It would really help us out. So now that we have finished 2022, which is also the year that we founded this channel, I want to talk about 2022. I want to talk about my 5 favorite authors that I came across last year. Not my 5 favorite authors, because some of them I've been reading for many years. If you guys have watched enough of this channel, you know who my favorite author is. Outside of that, it'd be very difficult to put number 2 or number 3, anything like that. So, but I just want to talk about the ones that I came across last year. Doesn't mean they came out last year, just I came across them last year. So, in no particular order, my 5 favorite authors of 2022 that I came across. Number 1, Sibelius. Sibelius. Obviously, that's a pseudonym. Guys, I like slice of life novels. Now, Sibelius has written a lot of different things. He's got a lot of different novels, a lot of different series in different genres, typically the fantasy genre. And he generally writes within the literotica or harem lit subgenre, but the series of his, the Monster Girl series, Woods Love Monster Girl series, so far there's 3 out, and they come almost less fantasy, more urban fantasy, because you definitely have kind of more modern times. You've got cars and guns and computers and stuff like that. And they're much more slice of life, especially the 3rd book. And definitely not harem. There's a couple of adult, wink wink, nudge nudge situations that occur, but very rare and a very small part of the book. The books themselves just absolutely fantastic. I mean, I could rave about the Woods of Love Monster Girl series for an hour, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to tell you to go check it out. Sibelius, fantastic author. Number 2, Brandon Sanderson. Now, he's been writing for a while, and I didn't necessarily come across him last year. I read one of his series years prior, but I came across a series last year that was just amazing. It blew me away, because the first time I read him, I wasn't all that impressed. And that's his Mistborn series. Mistborn series was unbelievable, and it made me take a second look at Brandon Sanderson. He's a pretty big author. He's one of the more mainstream authors that I talk about on this channel. And guys, again, fantastic. Just fantastic. The Mistborn series is incredible. So I'm including him on this list because, not that I found him last year, but that I found that I liked him last year, if that makes sense. Okay, number 3. Steven Erikson. Now, Steven Erikson is rapidly becoming a legend, a modern fantasy legend, thanks to his Malazan book, the Fallen series, 10-book series, although he's got other books out since. But these came out a few years ago, but I discovered him last year and started reading him last year with a few friends of mine. Just phenomenal. His world building is incredible. I don't know how to keep track of all this stuff. I had this picture in my head of this wall just full of butcher block pages with just notes and characters and arrow and worlds and holds and warrens and arrows going from one to the other to this absolute spider web, just because the world he builds is so huge and so absolutely incredible. And that's just the magic, and now it's starting to reveal where the magic's coming from. Or not saying now, but in later books it starts revealing where the magic comes from, and how worlds can even die. Other worlds can even die. So not only has he built this huge world, all these races, all these creatures, and all this magic, and all these empires, he's literally using the entire story. He's using an entire planet for this. He's also has other worlds. Again, the holds, the warrens, and he's tying them all together, and it's incredible. It's absolutely fascinating and fantastic. And Steven Erikson is probably going to, down the road, decades from now, Steven Erikson is likely going to be held up right there with J.R.R. Tolkien as an absolute legend of fantasy, and R. Salvatore, Remini Feist, even David Lee Eddings. He's just going to be a titan, a giant as far as fantasy goes. Just absolutely incredible. Number 4, Andrew Moriarty. I cannot rave enough about Andrew Moriarty. And to the best of my knowledge, he is still very, very, very much an indie author, despite having 7 books that are just incredible. And each one of them gets better and better and better and better. He is an unbelievable author. Unbelievable author. I'm a huge fan of a lot of different sci-fi, Expeditionary Force, Omega Force, to various John Ringo stuff. I mean, just all kinds of sci-fi, the Bolos, and Andrew Moriarty. Probably my second favorite sci-fi author now. Definitely even though I said no particular order, he'd be my favorite author I came across last year. Just absolutely incredible. And I've said it before, but if you're a fan of Expeditionary Force or if you're a fan of Omega Force, you should go check out Andrew Moriarty and his Imperial series. Only 2 books so far, but the Imperial Deserter and Imperial Smuggler, absolutely incredible. His Jump Space Accountant series, in the same universe, same Empire and stuff like that, incredible. But the Imperial ones really reminded me of kind of a blend between Omega Force and Expeditionary Force, from the type of crew built to the snarkiness and the dialogue. Dialogue's hilarious. Andrew Moriarty, utterly phenomenal author. And number 5, Dante King. Dante King, now he writes also under the name D.B. King, and I can't really tell you too much about what he writes because he writes too damn much. He writes so much stuff from superheroes to fantasy. It's all over the map. Generally within the fantasy genre or superhero genre. He has delved into science fiction as well, and space-based science fiction, and just overall, he's just a fantastic author. He's got so many books out, so many different series, so there's going to be something for everybody, but just overall, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, there you guys go. My 5 favorite authors that I came across in 2022. I'm going to continue reading them in 2023, so keep watching on the channel. I'm sure I will be reviewing some more of their books as they come out. Otherwise, hopefully 2023 is even better, and I find even more authors. Please keep bringing those suggestions to me, guys. Otherwise, thank you, everybody, for watching. We will catch you next time. Bye now.